Okay, so this is how to get an apartment with a CPN. You will be going to Zillow.com to find your apartment. So this is my personal favorite place to go. You guys can try Redfin or any other place, Trulia, or apartments.com. So apartments are a little easier compared to a rental home, but this method still works regardless, honestly. The only thing is apartments are a little cheaper than renting a place. And when you rent a place, they ask for certain stuff, and it's really complex. So you guys are better off getting approved for, one bedroom, right? So the location I'm in is Texas, and Texas actually has some of the cheapest and nice, luxurious apartments, So you guys would need to have rental history. So without rental history, you would need to get a cosign from your parents. Now, your parents, most of the time, they have a payoff mortgage or history from the mortgage, right? So you could also add a mortgage trade line as well, or just rental history. But mortgage trade lines are really expensive. Alternatives, add all trade lines. So if you guys have a payoff card, it still counts kind of like rental history, because the all trade line costs, it reports stating you pay like $1,000 a month, or sometimes even $1,500, and that's about the same as paying for an apartment, right? They will ask for the proof of income. Make sure the place you apply for is self-employed friendly, such as bank statements and tax returns. Some places can be strict, so make sure the place, isn't too strict when you're applying. You can edit your own bank statements and tax returns if the CPN is on your name. Just change the address and add the numbers around, saying you make, $10K a month or whatever, right? Make sure it's 3 times the rent, by the way. The credit score needs to be 680 minimum, but I prefer a 750-ish range. Always apply online because it's a CPN. Do a virtual tour to see what it looks like. Once the application is accepted, you will pay the deposit down with the first month's rent. But depending on the location, sometimes they can do a special where you only pay the deposit down and pay the first month rent later. Some can ask for 2 months rent, so you might end up paying, a lot of money. And of course, you can use a cosigner, but it's hard to get a cosigner these days. And you can add rental trade lines from dollartradelines.com and Tradeline Privacy. So Dollar Trade Lines, all you need is 2 years. So for 2 years, it'll cost $300, and they report within 14 days. Another site will be Tradeline Privacy. So their price is actually half the price. So if you guys are trying to save money, and this one reports in 7 days too. So 2 years, $150, right? And if you guys need the deposit money for the first month's rent or whatever, paying off the monthly payments for the apartment, you guys can get up to $15K for the Cash App account. Now these Cash Apps, you guys can log in, cash out the funds, and you can buy as many as you want. All right, so you guys can literally, spend $165, and they add the funds to this Cash App account because the funds is from a credit card, apply from a CPN. Okay, that's where the money comes from, is from a credit card, and that's how really you cash out the credit cards. Have a CPN, make a Cash App, add the funds with the credit cards, cash it out, link a debit card, send it to yourself. That's how you cash out a credit card, using CPN. So, and make sure when you guys apply for a credit card, make sure it's, $5K to $100K, right? And another site you guys can buy CPNs from is Tradeline Network, but I'll leave all the links in the description. So, for example, this can get you approved for the apartment easily with some credit cards, right? And it will come with documentation as well. And you guys can actually link your name on it. So that'll be pretty much it, guys. That's the full guide on how to get the apartment, rental history, or all trade lines. Okay, and this site also offers all trade lines right here. You guys can see. This one's good enough, $250. Self-employed, have your bank statements, tax returns. If you guys don't know where to get it, you guys can get from Trailline Privacy, all right? They have the bank statement and your tax returns. So together, $300, okay? So that'll be it. Thanks for watching.